Hello, party people. Hello. It's Randee for Thunderhorse Descendant. I am here for Jesse James Beads today. It's Friday. I don't know if you can recognize me with my cool blue blocker sunglasses on. They're supposed to block blue light. But it's me. I'm incognito on a Friday with my glasses on. Oh my goodness. Hi. Well, I'm glad you guys are logging up. I'm super excited to be here today to share with you about the new Pantone drop. So a lot of people had talked about the Pantone drop already. I've seen a lot of people, Sarah had gone through the strands and stuff like that. So, oh, I'm going to share this real quick. No, I can't. Well, if somebody could please give this video a share. I tried to join the event, but the event said 2 a.m. originally, so it wouldn't let me get in the video in the event. So, here's what it is. Oh. Alrighty. So we're going to be talking about today the yellow and gray Pantone colors of the year. It's going to be a super easy project that I've put together, and just a fun one that I haven't really done in a long time. So I am going to show you just a little bit about these. We're going to have a lot of beads left over. So if you saw these on the website on jessejames.com, I think they're like $14, and we're going to flip down and we're going to take a look at them, and we're going to have a lot of beads left. But I'm going to make this project, so it's going to be great. Hi, my comments are not working. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there's Rosanna. I just had to refresh, I guess. Hello. If you've been trying to talk to me, I'm now getting comments. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, she says. Hi. Okay, you guys ready? So I'm gonna bring it down to the mat. Oh, yeah, bloopers already. Randy just spilled beads all over the place. Cause that's how you do it. You just gotta do it. Here we go. All right. So here we are. Oh, there's all the comments. Hi, Clarice. Glad to see your happy face. That I'm doing better. Thank you. This is the yellow and gray Pantone mix from Jesse James Beads. I am going to get a little bowl here so we can take a closer look at it. And we're just going to make a quick and easy and fun project. If you've been following along with me, you know that I've been having some health stuff going on. So we don't need anything stressful. We just need something fun. So I have sorted these out because these are the ones we're going to be using today. So I've just got those to the side. These are what all comes in the package. It's got a couple of cage beads. We are going to use one of those today. Oh, there's a bead in that one. What I really liked about these cage beads is that they are gunmetal. And I've been looking for new ways. Oh, thanks, Rosanna. I've been looking for new ways to use the cage beads. And so I'm discovering some new ways. So that's fun. So we got the cage beads. You get quite a few of these. Now, I had people ask me on morning coffee this morning if any of these are acrylic, and they are not. They are glass. The only ones that are acrylic are these like little stardust spacers. And honestly, yeah, those are acrylic, but everything else is glass. These are appear to be faceted pressed glass. Chinese crystal. Get quite a few of those large yellow ones, which quite honestly are my favorite. Get some boho beads. We are going to use one of these boho beads today. more drops, which I would really like to use those for earrings because they're transparent and I love that. And then you get some of these, like, these remind me of lemon drop candy. You guys remember lemon drop candy? Like the hard candy? Hi from Michigan. Hello. So these are like, I'm going to make some earrings out of those today. But they remind me of lemon drop candy because they're like kind of see-through, but not. And then in here, you also get the sparkle balls. I know Sarah went through all this already, but I just thought I'll give it a little whirl. And then you do get some nice metal. All the metal in this mix is really nice. I really like these spacers. Now, I don't remember if she said these are tear cast or not. They feel like tear cast. And then you also get some nice bead caps. Nowadays, they call them lemon heads. Oh. Oh, okay. So potato chip spacers. And then you get some of these little guys. Also glass. And then these little guys are also glass. So you really could do a good bead project with these. But like I said, your girl's been having some stuff. So we're going to do an easy thing today. Because it's Friday and I need easy things. These are cute too. So yeah. Oh, that's that one that has that like flower on the top. Like if you spin it the right way, it looks like it has a flower on it. Whoa. So these are all the extras that you're going to have left over that we're not going to use in this project, but that's what they look like. These are the ones we're going to use in this project. Let me get you down there a little closer. Alrighty. So this is a super easy project. We're just going to use one of the cage beads. One of the boho beads. So now I'll be honest with you, when I was like designing this morning, I just picked out the littler glass and Chinese crystal. This is the littlest of the beads that is in the mix. And I picked these out because when I saw it, I thought of my cousin Kennedy. And she's probably going to be mad because I'm talking about her on the internet. But whatever. Because summer's coming. And she's like one of these little cute girls, you know, who wears like the bikini top and then like and then over the top she wears like a V-neck tank top, you know, and she's just cute with her little cowboy boots and everything, her little short shorts. Yeah. So I was thinking of her and I thought, you know, what would be cute with that whole getup would be like a little kind of macrame necklace, but we're not going to macrame it. We're going to use beading wire. So here's what I got. Now I will say I did add these little daisy spacers. I don't know what that is. I did add these little daisy spacers just because my head pins were going through the bottom of the bead. So I did add those. All right, let's get our parts and pieces going. I'm refreshing the comments. So what we're going to need for this is if you have a looper, I would get it. If you have a looper. This is the 2.25 looper. This is the medium one that I'm going to use. Going to use a chain nose, like all your regular tools. I'm breaking in a new clipper today. I got my Beetle on flush cutter. So breaking that in today. Haven't even used it once, if you can imagine. Now, because of this colorway, I decided to go with gunmetal. So I had some random gunmetal rolling around the house. Honestly, most of it is scrap. So if you have some, you could use gunmetal, or if you don't, you could also use an antique metal. Good afternoon. Hi, Kelly. I don't know if we're hiding out or what. I tried to join the event, but I was struggling. So I'm going to use gunmetal. If you have only have antique silver, you could use that as well, I think. But I just thought it looked nice with these cage beads. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I just got myself a little piece of 4-inch chain. So like I said, you don't need very much for this portion. This is 4 inches. I've already measured it out. And then I've got another piece of chain 1.5 inches. Okay. So we're going to start from the bottom up with this necklace, as I like to do, because I don't know why. It's just how I like to do it. And we're going to start with our cage bead. So we're just going to hang this cage bead as a charm at the very bottom of the necklace. Yes, we're having trouble accessing the live too. Maybe I'm in the wrong group. Am I in the right group? I must be. Otherwise, I don't think Kelly would be on here. Okay, so I'm going to get myself... I've got myself an oval jump ring in gunmetal, and I'm just going to pick a nice place to hook this on as a charm. There, looks good. Close that up. Now I'm going to come in here with a 8mm round jump ring, also in gunmetal. And I'm going to hook into that oval jump ring. The camera is struggling. And I'm just going to close that up. So this is going to be our very first charm, which we will hang on our 4 inches of chain here. And it's this light. Let me move this. Too much sparkle going on. Okay, and then on our second piece of chain, we're going to hang the boho bead. So we're going to wire wrap up this boho bead. Easy peasy. You could use wire if you would like. If you have a head pin, you could use that. I have one in gunmetal, so I'm going to use it. It's just a head pin. And this is where I said I had to add a few little of these daisy spacers because my head pin was going through that hole. So just put that on there. And you could use gold if you want, but you just do whatever you think is best. No rules. At this point, I kind of have gunmetal, gold. What else do I have on here? Silver. So I'm just wire wrapping this guy up. Here we go. The first cut. The first cut with my Beetle on flush cutter ever. Ooh, that works. Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta do some situating here. I don't know why my camera is refusing to focus. Clean it up. Maybe that'll help. Zoom it in. All right. There we go. Okay, so I got my boho bead wire wrapped. We're just gonna grab another one of those 8mm jump rings. And the reason that I am using jump rings and not just putting these directly onto the chain is because I want them to have a lot of movement. So it's going to be basically the focal of our necklace, and I want them to go over the top of this thick chain and have a lot of movement instead of being like wire wrapped in one spot. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so now we got that going on. I'm refreshing, Kelly. I don't know if that's helping. The rest of this is super simple. What we're going to do is we are going to first move this out of the way. We're not even going to worry about that right now. Just going to move it out of the way. We're going to make 3 little bars out of our beads, and we're going to use just 3 little eye pins. Okay. And how I decided to go with it was I decided to use these 4 yellow on the top, these 4 in the middle, the clear, these 4 on the bottom. Okay. Sit in there. Now, in order to make this work out, because these glass are just a smidge bigger than the crystal, so I had to add in a little bit of spacers with the crystal. So I had to put one of these gunmetal sparkles on each side of the crystals. And then I'm also adding in, just for fun, these, all these little metal bead caps and spacers, just because they were in the mix and I thought they were cute. So, we will start down here. Actually, let's start up here. So, I have one eye pin. It's the regular size eye pin, 2 inches it must be. And put bead cap on. And I'm going to put basically 4 beads on each of these eye pins. So this is where it gets kind of fun. I just picked these round ones because I thought this would be easy to start with if you made this. And then once you've made one, you can see, you can modify it to use all the other beads if you'd like to. So now I'm going to come in here with my looper. So super easy, like I said, easy Friday. Just get in here with your looper. I'm going to come in and I'm going to close that up because we don't need to open it anymore. And so there is our first bar. So we're basically going to make 3 of those. And then we're going to stack them up. Easy peasy. So on the next one, I'm going to put this spacer because, like I said, these crystal rondelles were a little smaller than the glass, because the glass are more round. So in order to fill up that space, I'm just putting 4 of the rondelle crystals and then 2 of these gunmetal spacers. So that'll be our second middle bar. We shared to the main page. I think Facebook is just ready for the weekend. Oh, well, thanks for sharing. This one is super easy, so this necklace, so it's not really going to take that long anyway. So there is bar number 2. Ready to go. And then the last one. Now for this one, I found these 2 little gold sparkly rondelles, and I just couldn't let them go by. Can't let the sparkle just sit in there, so I had to use it. So this is how I'm doing the 3rd bar. And this is why I said, like, you could utilize all of these beads and just make all the different designs, so whatever you want to do. The looper makes it quite handy. Okay. And there is the 3rd one. All right. Now, all we have to do is construction. We do have to make sure that all of our bars have their loops going the same way. So, like you can see through the loop down to the mat, through the loop down to the mat. So we got to make sure that they're all like that, because we're going to stack them up. See, this one is not. This one's got a wonky one. So I got to twist him a little bit. There we go. Now, if you were real spiffy and you were paying attention when you were making your bars, you wouldn't have that problem. Okay, easy peasy. Here we go. Now what we need is we need a little 20 gauge artistic wire. Now, all I had was antique silver for this, or maybe they call this titanium. It's the darker antique silver, 20 gauge. Joining late. Don't worry, Suzanne, we're all late. I was in the wrong place, you know, things and stuff. So I'm just going to take about 4.5 inches. You're going to need 2 of those, 1 for each side. You actually probably won't even need that much. Probably need more like 4 inches, but just to be safe. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make basically an eye pin here with my 20 gauge wire. And I'm not going to hook anything onto it. It's going to be fine because we're going to use jump rings to hook onto there. That beetle on cutter's really got a kind of a hefty handle. I've never used one before. Does anybody else have that experience, or is that just me? Okay. So now with this, what we're going to do is I'm going to add a little daisy spacer star just to kind of make things sit flat, because this is where we're going to build our necklace. Okay. So put a spacer star. Then I'm going to grab one of these gunmetal. And then you get to pick your choice, whichever one you want to be on the top. I think I will put that sparkly one on the top. So now you're just going to go through that eye. You're going to put on 2 of these. If you put on 1, they're going to be too close together. You either got to have 1 with some spacers, or you got to have 2 beads. You can see. So I'm going to put this one on there. 1, 2. I was wondering how the nipper performed. The nipper, I gotta tighten this one up. Yeah, it's going good. I've never used one before, but it kind of has, it's kind of got a heftier handle. I got little tiny hands, so I don't know, but that's the first time I've ever used it. I'll put 1 on the top and then a spacer star. And then we're just going to wire wrap this up. So if it's easier for you to hold it like this so you can get it wire wrapped, then do that. And if they're a little bit loose, don't worry, because when we go to wrap this, it's going to tighten everything up. So you're just going to wrap it like you normally would do wire wrap. I'd say about 3 times, or until it's tight enough where you don't want to go anymore. That right there. And then just do a little work harden and a little tuck. All right. And now we can do the other side. So like I said, this is just a super easy kind of fun project. I kind of seen it with the little, you know, the little beachy girls going for summertime. I like summertime. I've been waiting. I'm up here in Minnesota. I've been waiting for summertime or spring or summer, something warm. I need some sunshine. Yeeks. All right, then we just follow this on the same way. So we put our spacer star and our gunmetal bead, and then we're just gonna thread this on, this first one. Now you might have to hold this, and it might be a little weird at first, but you'll get used to it. There you go, 1, 2. I'm in Minnesota too. Yeah, it's been warming up, but it's just like, you know, I could do a little, I could use a little more. One, 2. And then you just kind of pull this back until you can get into that eye. There you go. One more. And a spacer star. Okay. Now we just gotta do a little wire wrap. I don't know, it's trying to get a little wonky. I think it's okay though. Get in there, you. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, and then we just kind of straighten everything out. Now, on an up note, your sides are going to bend a little bit, so you're going to have a little bit of maneuvering room there. But for the most part, oh yeah, I said sparkles are going to be on the top. Sparkles are going to be on the top. What are you making? I'm making a necklace. Making a necklace. You're just in time for the fun part. Now we're going to add our dangles. Easy peasy. We've already made our charms. So, all we're going to do is we're going to grab some oval jump rings. Because I love an oval jump ring. And we're going to take our long piece. And we're going to put him on the oval jump ring. And our short piece, we're going to put him on the oval jump ring. And we're going to grab this, for the purpose of this, we will say it is an H. We're going to grab this side of the H on the eye. Close them up. Now, I know you're thinking, Randee, you're sure doing a lot there with your one little jump ring, but that's why I love an oval jump ring. Because it is not designed to ever have weight in a weak place. You see what I'm saying? Oh, but you know what it is not designed to do? To be on there backwards. Hold on. I gotta flip it around. I want the short side on the the shortest chain to the inside of the H. So, when I'm hanging it, I got to make sure ooh, I'm not on the camera. Come on, you. That I have the short chain closest to the inside before I close it up. Because otherwise it'll be hanging all weird. You guys know. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't know, but now I know, right? Alright, so now all we do is, since we made our charms, these are not the, that's not the right one. What? Oh. Here it is. It's like, well, I know I put a jump ring on there. So the only thing with this is you're going to kind of want to, this is the only kind of chain that I had in this gunmetal color, and honestly it's not the best of hanging chains, but just kind of give it a little straighten out so nothing's all crookedy. And then you're just going to put your cage bead on the longest strand. And then you're going to put your boho bead on the shorter strand. And that's why we use them big old jump rings, so they can all move around. Then I got another old jump ring here for this side. And we put the outside on first. The longer chain on first, then the smaller chain. And then into the other side. Oop. And then that's how they'll dangle. So they'll get a lot of movement, you know. That was kind of the plan. So there's that. That's the pendant. Easy peasy. So now, here's the thing. I had some of getting ideas. Now, here's the deal. I made this originally when I did the design. I did it all with gunmetal chain. If you're into chain, then do that. If you are not into chain, you might want to use a leather or a cord or a hemp for the top part. Because it can be a lot of metal. Because this, well, and it probably is the chain that I'm using. This is the only other gunmetal chain that I had in the scrappy box. So I'm going to put it on there, but I'm just letting you know, it's a little bit much. You might want to use a more summery type, you know, material. But here we go. This is easy. We're just adding chain on each side. This is also important to note. If you don't want this hanging all in the boob area, you're either going to want to make a longer necklace or a shorter necklace. I'm going to make my necklace 17 inches. So it'll be shorter, hanging up more towards the collarbone. If you want to do yours longer, you're going to probably want to do like a 28 maybe. But if you don't want it hanging right smack dab in the middle, that's something to consider also. Because you're gonna be calling a lot of tension here with all this dangling around. So we are going to, I have what, like eight inches or so, and you're just gonna pop 8 inches on one side. You can always add an extender. That'll give you 16 inches of chain of necklace, but then you're going to have all this extra hanging in the middle. Oh. Well, I guess that's fine. I'll just flip it over. It doesn't matter. I was like, oh, I put that on the wrong side. I'll just put this on this side. Easy peasy. And And I already have my lobster claw on here. I just put a lobster claw on the end here. So now, if you did use a longer chain and it had these big links like this, you could also use this as your extender. So you wouldn't necessarily have to clip on right here to the end. You could use any of it, you know, as to shorten it or lengthen it. I'm going to try it on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. One minute. Hello. It's always like, hi, right in your face. Okay, so I'll show you. I really like it. I wish I would have had a different chain on there. For the neck part. But that's why I said maybe a leather, maybe a more summery material. But I'll let you guys see. Let's see. I gotta move the comments out of the way. So if I want to do on the very last one, it's gonna be like this. But I like the way these dangle around. But if you want to do like, you know, a longer one, or you could do a shorter one, you could do with leather, you do with a different, like a hemp material, put beads on, you know, whatever. This is just an idea. I thought it was cute. I just thought of my little cousin, how she's just always going to the beach with her little bag and her little kind of low cut top with her bikini on and, you know, looking all cute. And I thought, oh, that'd be cute. Getting ideas, yay. So that's what I got going on today, guys. Also, probably gonna whip up, I won't do it on here, but I probably am gonna whip up quite a couple pairs of earrings. I can make 4. I could make quite a few, but I could even make 4 pairs with these lemon drops. Roseanne said they were lemon drops. Lemon heads. What did she say? But to make the little matching earrings, those would be cute. I really like yellow though, so that's just me personally. And I think I will hang them on a kidney wire. So they're like lots of movement. I'm in a movement phase. So beautiful. Love the chain. You like the chain? I like the chain. I wanted it to match, you know, these Pantone colors, but I really do like this part. I like how this goes and stacks together. So yeah, it's an idea. It's a jumping off point anyway. You could use some of those bigger beads too and stick that in the little stack. That would be pretty. So, anywho, that's what I got going on today. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you are interested in this mix, it just dropped from JJB a couple days ago. I did see that they had some on the site. If you want to check them out, head over there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll probably see you again next time. Bye!